Junglist mother.
WNYU.
You get the road boy mother. You. On a road. You. Come to big up all the junglist grow. Big up all the junglist grow. Yeah, man. Say it again, name your drink, say your bad. Say it again, you get the junglist smart. Say it again, you must be set man fit fool. Gonna run red and the nozzle can't cool. Say it again, name your drink, say your bad. Say it again, you get the road boy mad. Say it again, you must be set man fit fool. Gonna run red and the nozzle can't cool. Some boy them too chatty. Inform already and them can't say them sorry. No up with them time and we don't have no pity. Call Mr. Man quickly come take your body. Tell him come quick and him no give a dattery. Going down the road with some little boy family. Him from grandfather but spit down to bikini. From the clock done, who no pass me the Uzi when me say. Say it again, name your drink, say your bad. Say it again, you get junglist mad. Say it again, you must be set man fit fool. Gonna run red and the nozzle can't cool. Say it again, name your drink, say your bad. Say it again, you get the road boy mad. Say it again, you must be set man fit fool. Gonna run red and the nozzle can't cool. Where you see, don't talk, just leave it alone or die. 911 boy, find your telephone, you're informing. King will take you off by your throat. Cut you up, chop you up. Left source of bone, make you move my hand. Poop up, see the ammo, you road boy. Long time and we run the war zone. Say it again, name your drink, say your bad. Say it again, you get yeah. Hear me now talking, I ain't up in the style. Boy, me take out the gun, pull down a high. But stay flat and me well versatile. Blood all around just like a river Nile. Say it again, name your drink, say your bad. Say it again, you get junglist mad. Say it again, you must be set man fit fool. Gonna run red and the nozzle can't cool. You get junglist mad. Boy, mad. Gonna run red and the nozzle can't cool. Where you see, don't talk, just leave it alone or dial. 911 boy, find your telephone, you're informing. King will take you off by your throat. Cut you up, chop you up. Left source of bone, make you move my hand. Go see the ammo, you're road boy. Long time and we run the war zone. Say it again, name your drink, say your bad. Say it again, you get junglist mad. Say it again, name your drink, say your bad. Say it again, name your drink, say your bad. Say it again, name your drink, say your bad. Say it again, you get the road boy mad. You get junglist mad. You get junglist mad.
Hello. It is 7:50 p.m. EST. You are tuned into A Break from Reality on 89.1 FM, WNYU.org. Tonight, it is just me in the house, but also not just me. But in terms of your host, it is just me. DJ Magni is not here tonight, but he is probably tuning in at his humble abode. Yeah, there's been a lot of train stuff today, so it's been pretty hard to get in. But I made it, and we're here, and we have a very super mega special guest here tonight, who, your mic is hot, Goretek, here.
Yo, what is good?
How are you doing? How are you doing? How you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, on this gross day.
For real. I'm feeling good. It's a nice day for dark, jungly breaks and stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah, dark and gloomy.
I'm excited for this, so I'm feeling great.
Absolutely awesome. Would you like to introduce yourself and yourself as an artist?
Yeah, I go by Goretek, and I live in Brooklyn. Been DJing for a couple years now, and mainly focus on jungle and hardcore.
Oh, yeah. Fire. Yeah. Honestly, that's like pretty much what I like to...
Multi-genre hardcore, you know?
Right.
There's a lot.
That's pretty much what we'll be getting to here on this show. What got you in the jungle to begin with, and I guess to an extent hardcore?
I think very typical of a lot of people in our generation is like certain video games with great soundtracks. And then like, I don't know, I didn't even like necessarily... like lock onto it then, but then like hearing those sounds like years after playing it, after like not hearing breaks like that for a while, and like hearing songs being like, oh whoa, I just like got sent back to like this whole little like rabbit hole of music, and now getting back into it. But I didn't really get into jungle proper until like a couple years ago. I had a very slow intro into like electric music and dance music as a whole, I feel like.
Dang. Do you think there's any like genres that like of like electronic that you kind of like were drawn to before? Because like for me it was like always dubstep.
Yeah, so I was gonna say like the first stuff I got shown by like an older friend was like really crazy, like kind of mainstream dubstep, like Bass Nectar, Skrillex type dubstep, which is like not what I would consider like dubstep today.
Right.
But that was like the initial stuff, and then like in college. Like I grew up in a really small town in Oregon, so there wasn't a lot of like going to shows or anything, especially that kind of shows. Going to like just like big, like just getting introduced to like big club scene, mainstream house, and like EDM, and then eventually
the underground scene was like,
oh wait, let me follow these threads.
Right? Yeah, totally. Dang,
people show you things.
Yeah. Dang, it's a long way. That's really crazy. Dang. Jeez, I mean, and I know you've been DJing for about 3 years now. Have you had any like favorite gigs? Like what's like the Brooklyn scene for you?
It's cool. I do a lot of like so far. It's just been like pretty small stuff, homie thrown things or things that I have to put together just to like try and play somewhere. Yeah, like you know, I'm not going to charge. I just want to play type little shows. My favorite shows is. XX Hardbite does Wake and Bake, and that's just like a beautiful like Sunday at a Caffeine Underground. Like I always just go there in general when they do it.
That's nice.
So they had me play.
It's a regular thing?
Yeah, it's like every other month when it can happen ish. There's one upcoming.
Very sick. Shout out XX Hardbite by the
way. So that's just like a morning, beautiful, like just play jungle and eat bagels and draw with your friends.
That is
that's
very
like
nice.
So fun.
And
then this crew up in Syracuse, Latex, actually booked me and like bussed me up there to play this Renegade in this abandoned warehouse.
Oh wow!
Shout out the Latex crew.
Damn.
That was like a really, really, really sick experience that made me feel very like special and big and like
that's
I was
really
like,
nice.
how? What do you mean you're paying for me to like have a hotel? I think it was last fall. I remember the month. Yeah. Really cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's really sick. Oh my gosh.
It's crazy. I'm still shocked.
Yeah, no, for real. Oh my god.
Cool. I think about it all the time.
Do you have any other places like other like I guess geographically like other scenes like in the US that like you want to like be able to like go and experience at some point? Like,
yeah, I mean I'd love to go play in Philly. There's a lot of good like Renegades and stuff happening out in Philly. A lot of cool like underground parties. I kind of want to go to Nashville.
Nashville.
I don't know.
Whoa.
I know a couple people in Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
Ontology's from Nashville. If you know
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, dang! Shout out Ontology.
There is actually some scene there, which I don't know about, but I would like to.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Dang. There's a lot of music in Tennessee, like in general, too. That's really surprising, though.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Have you been in touch with any of the Texas scene at all?
No, I'd love to go there too.
Yeah. We've had a lot of people from the Texas scene on, so it's crazy. Just like you'll really find out.
Let's go, Texas.
Yeah, let's get it. Southern Jungle.
Just only need travel, guys. That's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's awesome. Do you have any favorite tunes, jungle tunes, favorite artists?
Oh my god. Let's see. Right now, I'll rattle off a few of who I think are like kind of at the top of the game right now. Dope on Plastic.
Right. Yeah.
Ontology. Quad and Stecker just released a EP today.
Ooh. Oh, today.
Double Stateside. Yeah, really
Ooh,
dope.
My co-host will be very happy to hear that.
Soanato, Kid Lib, Duarte, Phineas 2, Tim Reaper.
Yeah.
Those are the crew for real, or like the people that I'm trying to play all the time.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's crazy, yeah.
Many more.
Absolutely. Do you think a lot of those are going to be in your mix today?
Yeah.
Other people? Yeah.
A lot of those.
That's dope. Yeah. We definitely play a lot of Tim Reaper, a lot of Future Retro.
I mean, I don't understand how the guy has the time for this much release
there's
and
a lot
shows that he's constantly pumping out.
Yeah.
But
it's a real commitment. It's a real commitment. There's always, I mean, with Tim Reaper, like so much music come from him in particular, but then there's always just like a new artist coming onto Future Retro that are just like releasing on there. It's just always growing, that label. It's kind of crazy. Like really exponentially. It's really cool. At least seeing from like 2 years ago, like when I was just getting into it, and like seeing like how much smaller it was like this point. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Shout out to Tim Reaper. Honestly,
big ups.
Yeah, big ups. Do you have any really awesome tunes in your mix today that you want to talk about? Any mashup things?
Oh my gosh. There's a few Ontology, Dope on Plastics I want to bounce back and forth between that are really good.
That's dope.
I think they might be unreleased, to be honest. Except This Music Belongs to Us, Ontology Future Retro release, which is one of my favorites.
Yeah. I think I do that one. Yeah, that's nuts. Awesome.
I'm excited for that.
That is very exciting. Oh my goodness. Well, before we start,
nail it.
Oh what?
I said hopefully I nail it.
Oh no, you'll do great. You're gonna do great. This studio blesses all DJs who enter. You'll be great.
Good, I can feel it.
Absolutely. Before we start the mix, though, I'd like to just give a small PSA, and then we're gonna get right into it. I hope everyone out there listening is having a great night among this weather. Even if you're not in the East Coast area and experiencing this awful weather today. Hope you're having a great night. Thank you for tuning in. Here's a little PSA for everyone listening. Ooh, that's a long one. Sleep apnea. Did you know that 50 to 60% of all people have sleep apnea? Sleep apnea is very common as type 2 diabetes. It affects more than 18 million Americans, according to the National Sleep Foundation. Risk factors include being male, overweight, and over the age of 40. But sleep apnea can strike anyone at any age, even children. The Greek word apnea literally means without breath. Sleep apnea is an involuntary cessation of breathing that occurs while the patient is asleep. Those with untreated sleep apnea stop breathing repeatedly during their sleep, sometimes hundreds of times during the night and often for a bit longer. In most cases, the sleeper is unaware of these breath stoppages because they don't trigger a full awakening. Left untreated, sleep apnea can have serious and life-shortening consequences. High blood pressure, heart disease, stroke, automobile accidents caused by falling asleep at the wheel, diabetes, and other ailments. To find out if you're at risk or just general information, visit the American Sleep Apnea Association at www.sleepapnea.org. Again, that's www.sleepapnea.org. This has been a public service announcement from WNYU. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We have Goretek on the Wheels of Steel, about to transfer a crazy mashup mix right into your ears for the next 50 or so minutes. Enjoy.
And from this groove came the grooves of all grooves. Jack had a groove. And from this groove came the grooves of all a driver. Where do you wanna get off?
for a long one. I hit the one, wrong one, while I be on the strong one. You'll be here for a long one. I hit the one.
a kick like one. If I pound me gun, when they reach the wall, when somebody just get from them before. You coulda kick like one. If I pound me gun, when they reach the wall, when somebody just get from them before. Coulda bicep kick, ya coulda bicep crawl. Coulda comply, you coulda kick like one. If I pound me gun, when they reach the wall, when somebody just get from them before.
my biggest wish. What happens now? What happens now?
hello, everyone. We are back on the mic. It is 7, not 8. The clock is wrong. Oh, wait, sorry. It is 8. Jeez. 8:56. 8:56 p.m. You're tuned into Break from Reality, ABFR, as we're called. You just heard Goretek's amazing, almost an hour-long mix. We hope you enjoyed it. How do you feel?
I feel good. I'm sweaty.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You're moving a lot.
I got a few more I wanted to get out, but that was sweet.
Yeah, no, that was absolutely fantastic. I mean, geez, what's like the future looking like for you as a DJ and everything?
I don't know. Books are open for the summer and beyond. Hit my line. I'll play for free.
Word. Where can we find you on your socials?
At Goretek _ on Instagram. That's all you can really find me on for social.
Yeah, fair. That's super dope.
Link to my SoundCloud on there.
Mm-hmm. Post many mixes on there and stuff.
Yeah,
awesome. Dope.
Some mixes on there.
Awesome. Do you have any people you want to like shout out?
Bro, yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Just get on the list. Honestly,
bro, shout out Base 7, Marco Neves. Keeping techno going, real techno in New York. Shout out Helltech, they're on the best free parties, free party masters. Shout out KK. Shout out everybody. Shout out the roomies. Yeah.
Right. Fire, yeah. Well, I mean, thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for showing up in person, giving us the amazing, beautiful mix. Very much. Massive. You'll be able to find this mix on our archives that will be uploaded instantly after this is over. Oh, wow. You can find it on the website. But we know you listen live though. Yeah, you know you're listening. Yeah, so, but yeah, I mean, if by any chance you can catch us, you can find it, or I guess if you're listening now, you would have caught us. But we also upload our archives on our YouTube, which will be able to, you can find us on Break from Reality on YouTube. We will be updating a lot of archives we've been not updating because of school and stuff. That'll be coming out this week. Yeah, and you can also follow us on ABFR.radio on our Instagram. You can see any upcoming shows we have, any guests, things like that, and also cool covers that I design every week, or not every week, but for every show. So yeah, I mean, that's about it, honestly. I mean, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, we're so happy to have you. And we'll totally be in touch. But there's one more thing I wanted to say. Yes, this is the last time that we're gonna have this time for this semester. For anyone listening, we're gonna be figuring out a new time for the summer, for our summer spin series of guests and sessions. So it'll probably be on a weekend, but we'll let you know. You can follow our Instagram, ABFR.radio. You can keep up. We'll let you know there what that's looking like and everything. But yeah, just don't tune in. Don't tune in at this time for the rest of the summer because we won't be at this time. But it might be the same next semester. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. This is Break from Reality with your host DJ Lime and DJ Magni, who's not here now, but might be listening at home. And yeah, it's been real. Stay massive and have a great night, honestly.
Yo.
Yeah. All right, thanks for being here, Goretek.
Thank you.
Of course. Have a great night, everybody.